Hello everybody, Ministorm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. In the last episode, we're just kind of working through our focuses while we also try to build up the army, which requires more production. So we are working on that. And we worked on, let's see, integrating or accepting ghouls and super mutants, but we need to be near some other people to get the rest of this, so we will figure that out. We established the Department of Defense, but basically it said don't do it all at once. But, I mean, there isn't a ton else that I can do right now. I don't think I have a big enough army to start expanding aggressively, so what we're going to work on is Arsenal Democracy then. And see if this helps us expand our output and production. That is kind of what's holding us back. Being able to just produce more equipment. Oh, we got tons of army experience here. Air doctrine. Yes. Seismic game engagement. We have the schematics, the factories, and the pilots here and now. Maintaining our air fleet will be difficult. That's no issue if we simply crush our enemies before the cracks start showing. Pragmatic aviation. Needing to scrap together plane represents a considerable investment in acquiring rare materials and recovering pre-war knowledge. Jury-rigging a nuclear engine, after all, is no mean feat. Elaborate disruption. Fire rains from above, but will never match the enemy in the sky 1-to-1. So why try? There are many other methods to even the odds and contest the clouds. I think pragmatic. The air access chance, air defense. Air technology research speed. Yeah, we'll go down this route. And of these two, we'll go with comprehensive theory. There we go. Naval doctrine, I guess we need to unlock. We might as well. We have some Navy experience. We'll go capital ship doctrine. All right. Land doctrine. Prize drills. Recovery rates. Combat experience gain. And special forces work. This is pretty much what the bulk of our army is right now, so that is what we're gonna focus on. I mean, fine. I guess we'll establish a Navy command, even though we have no Navy, no coastline, or anything of that nature just yet. National Information Infrastructure. The CytoNet, EnclaveNet, and EnclaveNet, the Robco Mail, the hardened information networks that have survived the Great War still operate in the wastes, accessed by scavengers and fools. One of our scientists has studied the network in Gecko and proposed a radical plan to link all the computers together in a national information infrastructure, and we could listen to all of it with our enemies unaware. Or we burn political power to get a research slot. And that research slot is going to be so much more valuable than anything else. Do it. Alright, simple circuitry, research speed. Being able to get technologically ahead of everybody else is going to be very important. Glory Falls. After hours of street-to-street fighting, El Ejército Mexicano has finally taken the majority of Gloria, with heroes on both sides fighting until the bitter end. And with the sheer ferocity of fighting, Glory must be taken. The resistance still continues throughout the city. The main force of the Republic have withdrawn. The city in ruins, one has to ask what is next for Gloria. Alright, the Forge of Freedom. Pre-war America was known as the Arsenal of Democracy, and its industrial capacity was unrivaled. Even the Chinese communists couldn't hope to meet the output of the United States during the war, and it was only the Great War that brought the end. Even today, the surviving husks of the pre-war era are still looked to with envy by every supposed post-war industrialist. If we were to reestablish such power, the wasteland would have nothing to stand against us, as we produce weapons and armor by the thousands, while they produce only in the tens. Old world corporations like Robco, West Tech, meeting alongside new startups like the Vangraphs and Tim's Tanks. But of course, there is the fact that it was these very corporations that drove riots at home and sent the world into a death spiral alongside the communists. Long ago, the United States military made everything in-house, and it can do so again, though we would be sacrificing output when compared to what we could be doing. Debate among the military commanders is reaching fever pitch, and the president's words have more than enough sway. Strength of the new world and power of the old world. So... research bonus for infantry weaponry. Streamline vertebrate production. This is like a lot of naval stuff. Hmm. Entries and states. And it looks like either of these is a good option. There's this research slot. That's air tech. This is all naval tech. Let's go. Let's see. Does this get a research slot? I don't necessarily see one. Let's go. Strength for the New World. Let's go that route. Let's go straight out to that research slot. Lessons from the Enclave. Oh, agent captured. Are we actually rescuing? We are. Rescue captured operative in the Free States. We also have someone captured in Modoc. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. Alright, we got lightweight metals. Okay, we're kind of caught up on our air tech. And I could try to go ahead. But let's take care of the stuff that is... Let's go simple tracks. Big Trans and Gloria. Here's Republic of Rio Grande have fallen. Alright. Armageddon Estacion has been abandoned since the Great War, fallen into disuse. Control of both Gloria and Armageddon Estacion Santa Ana can now seize open the facility. Old systems quiet since the Great War flicker on, the flickering lights of a protracted and sinister science, and may God have mercy on us all. They get a nuke. Lovely. Yeah, we just did not have sufficient quantities of support equipment. That was what kind of held us up here. We need to wait for operatives to get rescued to get back over here. Oh, that's actually being worked on. Lessons of the Enclave. Let's get reformed DARPA. Oh, that's in Vault City, right? Okay. Training programs. Refined mixture. There we go. We've rescued one operative. Complete. Close. Let's get you over here. Then let's assign you to go rescue. Alright, we need to pick a new agent. We'll go with you. 401,000 caps. Nice. Form DARPA. There we are. Research speed plus 5%. Go. Yeah, let's burn through these. Reconnaissance 2. The Mylar tribe declared war on Troll Warden. I'm not so sure that was a good idea. Defense Institute of Technology, good. You don't need any naval stuff. Reforging the arsenal, Freedom Foundries. Let's work on that. 52 days. 100 days. Alright, we have a cipher decrypted. Yep, we'll work on that. All right, reporting the arsenal. Now that America has returned to its own shores once more, the army is more ready than ever to shed the single production lines of the rig and return to the powerhouse that it was pre-war, constrained and within reason, of course. The army has come forward with plans to revitalize its procurement industry, as well as expand its production lines in-house. The proposals are Army Procurement Command, which, while traditionally developed new equipment for the army, is instead aimed at restoring what once was. Another is the restoration of army arsenals across the United States, turning many of our old installations into outright factory complexes of their own. The development of these new facilities will, of course, be overseen by the Army Corps of Engineers, who are ready to begin work on restoring America's old factories. Let's see, research bonuses. Factory output plus 15%. Civilian factory use minus 2. Construction speed plus 5%. Well, they're all good. Let's crank up the factory output. Get the arsenals up and running. Let's get Army Corps of Engineers going. Alright, all of our production lines are running now. Good. Anakin with the Crimson Caravan. Even B. Thanksgiving. Americans enjoyed the return of the 4th of July so much that the president is thinking about restoring more holidays. One of his favorite Enclave traditions is Thanksgiving, where we carve the roast death claw and eat sweet potato pie. We could revive this tradition for the entire country and ensure people are thankful for game-based stability, 200,000 bottle caps, 5% legitimacy. We'll go with 5% legitimacy. It appears that Santa Anna Down has acquired blueprints for an advanced humanoid robot that we've only seen once. It was when the calculator attempted to cleanse the continent under the orders of Richardson Sr. Either way, since retaking Armageddon Station, we've heard reports these robots appearing to quell any resistance to the Mexican digital dictator. It is expected to make more use of them as time grows. We've also received this message. Killer might have thrown me once over the Rio Grande, but he's not here, and with the very weapons you created, I will avenge my father and avenge all of Mexico. What you Yankees have done, the USA shall be but a memory I will stamp out. C-27 humanoid robot. Integrated support. Adaptive chain of command. Alright, Army Corps of Engineers. Simple tracks is done. Army Procurement Commands. Let's get scrap tanks. All right. We have rescued more of our operatives. Very good. Now have the required network strength of 30%. Well, then let's get Air Equitas. In a recent development, NCR scouts have noted not seeing aircraft flying over the skies of the Legion. Development is speculated to have been the creation of the Aquilan Palatine, the secretive scientific body behind the Legion's more recent development. It appears to have been a joint venture between the Shadowy organization and the Speed Cult in Tucson, creating troubling development for what is generally considered a Luddite organization. NCR intelligence believes that the Legion may have cannibalized the various fighters left over at the pre-war Air Force base that Tucson had been using for spare parts to assemble its Air Force in record time. Regardless, NCR Air Force officials, however, remain optimistic, pointing out that NCR training skill and flexibility will win the day over anything the Legion can throw at them. Yep, the Mylar tribe was wiped out. Army Procurement Command. Let's see, automated factories. Plane factory use down. Construction speed up. Equipment conversion speed up. Let's improve our construction speed.
Enclave here.
There we go.
This is Enclave main com.
Yep, we're gonna keep hiding our activities from the NCR. Two tank divisions. Vertibirds. Artisan guilds. You know, this is only 0.04 years. Grab it. Automated factories. Let's go with eminent domain. Alright, just a bunch of stuff going on down in Mexico. Alright, we don't have enough special forces cap. It's 20 divisions. Let's bring that up to 5. Let's start adding some motorized. We need to edit this. Mobile enforcers. That's kind of for suppression. Alright, that'll bring us up to 20 combat width.
Enclave here.
Alright, this is going to be the start of a new army. Standardized tools. Let's get refined tools.
Enclave here.
We need a commander. Let's go with you. Eminent domain. Defense oversight board.
This is Enclave main com. Enclave here.
Alright, they're all captured by the New California Republic, but we are rescuing operatives there anyway. So that should be fine. Now the question is, do I want to shift?
Enclave main com.
I want to shift some of the heavier stuff over. It might be a good idea.
This is Enclave main com. This is Enclave main com.
Let's take 3 of these divisions and shift it over to this new army.
Enclave here.
And this new army is going to have a different color. And we're going to start to put you over here. Aztlan. Vertibird crash in Legion territory. There's a granite. It appears that one of our vertibirds engaging in peaceful reconnaissance over Legion territory crashed. Sadly, reports reference to maintain technology that was designed before the global atomic war 2 centuries ago. Although impressive, is not perfect. Caesar's men are ransacking the crash site. Although they probably cannot build vertibirds, it may give them insights into rebuilding their own air force. Alright, just gave them a bunch of research bonuses.
This is Enclave main comm.
Alright, Defense Oversight Board, Congressional Oversight, Resource Gain Efficiency, Production Efficiency Base. That's fine. We need to dump this into something. Infantry equipment. Simple circuitry. Radar station. Let's do radio. Fire team equipment is going to be done in 14 days. Infantry equipment, we are now well behind. Motorized vehicles. Logistics 2. Heat resistant lenses. Defense, breakthrough, and soft attack, hard attack, air attack, piercing. Let's go with hard attack, air attack, and piercing. Now that everybody is kind of developing air. Alright, Congressional Oversight. Power Armor Forge. Battery output plus 10%. Alright, we have rescued our operatives. Very good. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. We're coming along. Yeah, we need to get more civilian workshops being built. Yep. Okay. And we'll go ahead and stop here and keep on pushing here. See if we can get some more forces trained out, put on the front lines. We'll take care of this business. All right, but for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.